Fans, welcome to the Fans Only Sports Network. For some Rhode Island Division I boys ice hockey, we're bringing you in live a little early here because it is senior night at Levy Rink. We're honoring the Burrillville seniors, and we're going to let you listen in to the opening ceremonies here. 4 seniors being honored for Burrillville.
Our first senior of the evening, number 1, Michael Villa. Michael is joined this evening by his mother Leah, his father Michael, and his brother Angelo. Michael also represents the Broncos on the varsity volleyball team. After graduation, Michael will attend the University of Rhode Island, majoring in turf grass management. Michael would like to thank his mom and dad for putting up with his shenanigans for the last 19 years and lugging him around for hockey. He would also like to thank Coach Dave and Coach Potter for picking his butt up off the street and giving him a lovely home for the past 3 years. Lastly, could you all help me in wishing Michael a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Michael! Our next senior of the evening is number 4, Ethan Murphy. Ethan is joined this evening by his mother, Dodie, his father, Glenn, and family. Ethan also represents the Broncos on the varsity football and lacrosse teams. After graduation, Ethan will attend trade school or HVAC apprenticeship. Ethan would like to thank his mom and dad for supporting him through all his years of hockey and always doing everything possible to make sure he was able to enjoy the best years of hockey. Thank you. And to all of Ethan's other family members and coaches along the way, thank you. Ethan would also like to share some words for the team. Don't take your time with this program for granted. You are allowed 4 years, max. It goes quicker than expected. Take your time in the rink, in the dry room, the practices, before games and practices, in the locker room, every single game, all of it, as seriously as you possibly can. This program is special. And in order to get to the end goal of being a state champion, every person that puts on the gear has to buy into it 100% to continue to have a special team and program. Be the difference. Our next senior of the evening is number 11, Captain Stevie Rodriguez. Stevie is joined by his mother Carrie, his father Steve, his brother Tyler, and his sister Vanessa. Stevie also represents the Broncos on the varsity lacrosse team. After graduation, Stevie will attend the University of Rhode Island, or Rhode Island College, and major in computer engineering. Stevie would like to thank his parents for all the time and effort they put into him playing hockey. Our final senior of the evening, number 10, Captain Ryan Burnett. Ryan is joined by his mother Nicole, his father Rodney, and his brother Rodney. Ryan also represents the Broncos on the varsity golf team. Following graduation, Ryan plans to become an electrician and join the union. Ryan would like to tell the team to be thankful and don't take high school for granted. It goes too fast.
Don't take high school for granted, Charlie.
At this time, the senior players, on behalf of themselves and the entire team, would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to some very special supporters. First, the boys would like to thank Chris Lacey, Alan Connor, and all the members of the rink management team for the amazing work they do to provide us with the best rink in the state. This rink is our home. And we are so grateful for all that they do, not only for the rink, but for us as a team. We truly appreciate you. Thank you. Next, we would like to say thank you also to Mrs. Lambert, wife of the late Pete Stat Lambert. Pete Stat is a part of Burrillville hockey history, and we appreciate the generous support we continue to receive from her. Thank you, Mrs. Lambert. Next, an enormous thank you to Michelle Menard and Michelle Menard Photography. Mrs. Menard generously donates her time and talent to us every season. We deeply appreciate her love for the team and for providing us with amazing memories of our time as players through her photo. Thank you, Michelle. We would also like to extend great thanks to Kathy Boyce for volunteering her time, taking game pictures to share with the community. Thank you, Kathy. The team would also like to thank Joe Buffoni, team manager, for all his time, effort, and support of us. Joe performs countless duties that this team could not go without. Thank you, Joe. I also thank Joe. The team would also like to thank the parents for their never-ending support. The Booster Club for all they do, including providing free admission for the Burrillville community this evening. Thank you to the students and the fans for always being here to cheer us on, and most of all to our coaches for all they do for us every day to make our season possible. This concludes our ceremony for the evening. Please be sure to visit the Delicious Snack Bar tonight and enjoy the special items named for our seniors. Thank you all for being here to honor the boys
that does it for your pregame ceremony honoring the seniors here for Burrillville. Ethan Murphy, Ryan Fournette, Stevie Rodriguez, and Michael Fiod, the 4 seniors for the Broncos. And here on the Fans Only Sports Network, we'd like to give a little shout out to the Barrington seniors as well, who are going to be taking on the Broncos here tonight. Adam Gorman, Ben LeBranch, along with Cam Seawick, Trevor Snow, Brody Carroll, John O'Connell. Those are your seniors for Barrington. We'll be back after a short break with our introductions and lineups. There's about 20 minutes on the clock until this game gets going. We're going to send you to a break and be back when game action is nearing. Don't go anywhere. Broncos taking on the Eagles in a big divisional matchup here on senior night, live on the Fans Only Sports Network when we return. welcome to the Fans Only Sports Network, and welcome to Levy Rink in Burrillville, Rhode Island for Division I boys ice hockey action. The Burrillville Broncos are here on senior night to take on the Barrington Eagles. These two teams are neck and neck towards the upper side of Division I, just below the top of the league where Bishop Hendricken, LaSalle, and Prout are. These teams are right next to each other. 7-3 Barrington Eagles, a 70% win percentage against the Broncos, who are 9-4, and that's the slightest sliver underneath Barrington, so a chance for a change in standings if Burrillville can put it on here on senior night. Charlie Adams here on play-by-play for the Fans Only Sports Network as we're gearing up for what seems to be 8:20 start time. It's senior night from Levy Rink. The Broncos, if you couldn't catch our pregame ceremonies, are honoring Ryan Fournette, Ethan Murphy, Steven Rodriguez, and Michael Fiod. And they have a matchup here against Barrington where they're looking to avenge an early loss in the season. These teams faced off on the 13th of December, the third game of Barrington's season, in which Burrillville fell to Barrington 2-1. Barrington has only taken losses to Hendricken, LaSalle, and Prout in league this season. All three teams that they've been taken down by sit above them in Division I. For Burrillville, they're kind of rolling as of late. They took on Moses Brown, had a 6-1 win here at home, followed it up with a great 7-3 win versus East Greenwich Tollgate. It was a dominating performance. A couple of third period goals made it look a little better for EGTG's day, but it was the Broncos all the way. They're back in action, their biggest matchup they've had in weeks, and the fans are here in droves. The seats are packed here for senior night. Tickets were free entry for all people here in Burrillville wanting to watch this game, and these Broncos fans did not pass up on the opportunity. The student section is full, the bleachers are full to your left, to your right, all along the boards, all along, anywhere you could fit a stand, anywhere you could fit a student, a parent, anyone looking for some great Division I boys ice hockey action, whether it be here in Levy Rink or on demand or live on the Fans Only Sports Network. It's all here for you. All the action on here is brought to you by Tovey Hockey. Tovey Hockey sticks with their patented Diamond Air blade deliver superior puck feel, strength, and aerodynamics. No more sacrificing stick strength for speed or feel. You can have it all with a Tovey Hockey stick. Visit toveyhockey.com for details. We're going to send you to a quick commercial from our friends over at Tovey and be back with lineups, introductions, and national anthem when we return. Welcome back. We're just getting ready for lineups. We're going to let you listen in on the lineups from our PA announcer here at Levy Rink.
Lineup. First for Barrington Eagles. Number 2, Cody Wood. Number 24, John O'Connell. Number 6, Adam Gorman. Number 12, Jacob Simon. Number 42, Trevor Snow. And next for Barrington tonight, number 1, Cam Sewick. And now, for your Burrillville Broncos. Number 3, Cameron Zapata. Number 4, senior Ethan Murphy. Number 10, Captain Senior Ryan Burnett. Number 11, Captain Senior Stevie Rodriguez. Number 15, Nate Nair. In net for your Broncos tonight, number 1, Senior Michael Fiat. At this time, please stand and remove your hat for the national anthem.
All pre-game ceremonies out of the way. All that's left to do is get this one started. The Barrington Eagles taking on the Broncos here on the Fans Only Sports Network senior night for Burrillville. The rink is lined with Burrillville Broncos colors and Broncos posters of their 4 seniors to the right of your screen or on the right side of the rink. Plenty of Broncos colors wrapped around the railings. If you couldn't hear our starting lineups live on the network, we'll repeat them for you here. The Barrington Eagles will be wearing blue and yellow. They'll start Cody Wood, Adam Gorman, Jacob Simon, Trevor Snow, and John O'Connell on the ice with Cam Seawick, the goaltender, between the pipes. On Burrillville's side, they'll have Cameron Potter along with the 3 senior skaters and Ethan Murphy, Ryan Fournette, Stevie Rodriguez, joined by Nathaniel Nares, and their senior goaltender rounding out their 4, Michael Fiat in net. He had a great game against Moses Brown, allowed 1 goal in the 3rd, and that was all she wrote on his night. And we have a whistle to start things here. A little jumpy from Ryan Fournette at the wing to start. So we'll redo the face-off as we're getting things underway. Barrington has the puck. These teams on paper look evenly matched. Their one matchup earlier in the season went Barrington's way, a 2-1 victory way earlier in the season, all the way in December. Quickly a centering up pass knocked away by Seawick. Early test for him, and now down the other end, Fiat makes the cover. Things just getting going. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in watching the Fans Only Sports Network, live or on demand. Broncos taking on Burrillville, or Broncos taking on Barrington. As we resume action in Burrillville territory. Broncos take it away and sling it off into the neutral zone. Cam Force dumps it in. Off the rebound, it's gloved on and held on to by Seawick. An early pushing and shoving between these two teams right out of the gate. Referees quick to separate things. Little early hostility here for senior night. Our broadcast position right on top of both benches. We can see right into all the action at the bench area and get a good listen in on the coaches of both teams from where we're located. Dumped across by Trent Sen for the Eagles, and now it's up to the blue line. Both teams fighting after it. It's skipped into the neutral zone. Barrington has two back there to stop it there. Joe Carmone moves it down the ice, and it'll go all the way for an icing. First minute in the books here at Levy Rink. Charlie Adams here on the call. Burrillville had plenty of messages from their seniors to their team prior to the game, urging them to not take their high school years and their time as a Broncos hockey player for granted and not waste any of it, was the big takeaway I had from most of the messages that were spread by some of the seniors here tonight. Player down, slow to get up for Barrington. Puck up the ice, skating first and getting past was Brock Carroll, but it rolled to Fiad, who was able to stop it first. We'll have another face-off coming up here with 13:31 to go in first period action. Ryan Fournette facing off against Connor Hayes for Barrington, and Fournette wins it cleanly, gets it to his defender who wraps it around, gets it up to Patrick Murphy. Murphy loses sight of it for a second. The Broncos recover with Connor Hayes carrying it around. He got it behind the cage. Now it's in possession by Burrillville. Up the ice, good pass made to Fournette. Fournette, a lot of Eagles around him, gets it taken away, and Barrington now with a chance through the neutral zone, flicking it into the attacking zone. Again, it's Connor Hayes. Puts it on net, sticked away by Fiat. Wrapping around the boards, Cameron Force gets to it, moves it up the ice into the neutral zone. Waiting there for it is Brody Carroll, and now it's going to be Ben Lebrache who clears it down. Takeaway at center ice by Adam Gorman, who also will dump. Eagles chase after it, now in the corner, held by Stevie Rodriguez for Burrillville. Force uses the boards, ricochets it up to the blue line. It stays in the attacking zone. This game already looking to be a hotly contested one. We had a little pushing and shoving early on, and these teams just going back and forth, playing a great game all around to start. Trevor Snow, the captain, rips a shot wide. It goes all the way up near the blue line, now in the attacking zone for Burrillville. Pushed along by Evan Pulesic. Pulesic loses a skate, chasing after it. Adam Gorman recovers for the Eagles. From the blue line, Fiad pushes to the corner. Broncos cutting back. No one home for that pass, but it'll slip all the way down into Broncos offensive zone territory where Aiden Sheedy is there. All the way down the ice, no icing. The Burrillville bench looking for a high stick call there. Not going to get one as the puck still in the corner. In close, knocked away at the last possible second. Pushed over to Cameron Potter defending in the corner. The Broncos still trying to get it out of their own end. Now hold it, rip it off the glass, and get the Eagles out of their own end for a second. Puck recovered by Joe Carmone, who dumps it down for icing. 10:41 to go in period number one. No score yet between the Eagles and Broncos, who are fighting for that fourth place in Division One. Entering this game, Barrington sits in fourth, but they, with a loss today, would move behind Burrillville, who currently sit in fifth place, 9-4 versus 7-3 in league. Passed up forward. Now a shot taken by Rodriguez. It had Seawick looking every which way, but luckily for him, nowhere near going behind his goal and into his net. Now down the ice for Burrillville to recover it and move it back up with Rodney Fournette finding Rodriguez. Rodriguez shot deflected off the stick of Brody Carroll. It goes into the netting, out of play. Our first 5 minutes just about in the books here. Senior night action on the Fans Only Sports Network from Levy Rink. It was free admission for Burrillville residents, and plenty of students showed up and making themselves known. I believe a whiteout theme for this one. You can see the student section in Burrillville territory at the back of your screen when Barrington's on offense. Might get a look at him here as a centered up pass is knocked away by Nathaniel Nares. Fournette takes a shot and Seawick makes the save. Both goalies passing the test early. If you're just joining us, Michael Fiod, the goaltender for Burrillville, a senior on senior night. Other goaltender, Riley Caron, for Burrillville, that's on roster. There's plenty of goaltenders for Barrington on their roster. They have 4, including a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman. So one of each grade represented on the Barrington goaltenders roster. As a hands up, we'll get another icing. Teams looking for separation and as they feel each other out here in our early part of the first period. They've met once before when they faced off on December 13th. It was a 2-1 victory in favor of Barrington. Now chasing up the ice after a good takeaway, Mason Moore leads the way, takes a shot, misses everything. The redirection not there, and now we're gonna have a whistle as Cam Seawick took a shot by flying in Frankie Staples. Frankie Staples was chasing after it. Maybe could have gotten a redirection second effort shot attempt, but instead only finds his way into the goal and into Cam Seawick. Both players fine to keep going. And we'll resume action. No penalty or anything. Just a face-off in the attacking zone for Burrillville. It's out to Cam Force, now to Rodriguez, now taken away by Barrington, sent out into the neutral zone. Down the ice, Stevie Rodriguez recovers and moves it to Rodney Fournette. Back at center ice, a move by the captain knocks him off his feet. That's Captain Ethan Murphy. Murphy looked for the puck there. It was behind him. He was set up at the point for Burrillville. Pass couldn't connect. Now the Broncos back in their own end. Rip it off the boards, and it goes for icing. Another stoppage in play here. Good time to let you know that all Rhode Island hockey action on the Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Tovey Hockey. Tovey Hockey Sticks, with their patented Diamond Air blade, deliver superior puck feel, strength, and aerodynamics. No more sacrificing stick strength for speed or feel. You can have it all with a Tovey hockey stick. Visit toveyhockey.com for details. Up the ice, 2-on-1 if they hurry, taken away. Patrick Murphy and Angelo Fiod led the way there. Broncos back in their own end. They've had some good puck possession early going here. Taking their time in their own end to set things up. With under 8 minutes to go in first period action. As a poor pass there by Cameron Potter is a takeaway for the Eagles. Now Murphy moving up the ice quickly. At the wing, rips the shot, it goes wide. At the blue line, saved by Rodriguez, sends a shot, nearly clips his own teammate. Goes into the corner. Ethan Murphy chases after it, and now slipping into the neutral zone. The Broncos retreat back, reset. They're in their own end, contested closely by Connor Hayes. Stevie Rodriguez back into the attacking zone, gets it up and in. Stevie Rodriguez on senior night gets it to the top left corner of the goal and beats Cam Seawick high for goal number 1. The Broncos are on the board here in the first period in front of a boisterous Burrillville crowd. Rodriguez with a perfectly placed shot gets the Broncos going here tonight as they look to be the 4th place team in Division I boys ice hockey as things are winding down in the season.
Scored by number 11, senior Stevie Rodriguez.
Controlled by Cameron Potter, who gets it to the neutral zone.
Assisted by number 9, Cam Force.
Cameron forced the only assist for that goal. A good pass up the ice, a little too long for Rodney Fournette. He'll go for icing. Just barely missed the connection there through the neutral zone. Could have got them on the attacking end of things once again. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in, watching the Fans Only Sports Network live or on demand. Home to Rhode Island boys ice hockey at the high school level, of course. Broncos swing it around to Patrick Murphy, and a big hit from behind jars down Joe Carmone for Barrington. We'll get a whistle here with 6:12 to go. And a face-off in the attacking zone for Burrillville. Win by Burrillville, produces a shot at the blue line that was ripped across by Patrick Poisson. And now it's Barrington's turn to do the same as Henry Kelsey misses wide. Off the bench boards of Barrington, Nicholas Carey moves the action into the attacking zone for Burrillville. A lot of B's between these teams, the Burrillville Broncos and Barrington Eagles. As past the halfway mark of the rink, Pulisic dumps off and heads to the bench. Takeaway in the neutral zone. Puts Burrillville back on the attack as Stevie Rodriguez was in close looking for another early on. Rodriguez has it behind, centers it up. Now kicked around into the corner. Barrington working it around in their own end, now able to dump it off. Knocked down there by Henry Kelsey, who has it ripped off his stick. Gets it back now, centered up, goes across the goal mouth, corner to corner. Kelsey came in with not many Eagles around him to help out things. And the Broncos were all over him, but still made a good attempt to get a pass off, looking to produce the tying goal here in period 1. Broncos in their own end, wrap it around the boards, can't get it out of their own end, goes to John O'Connell, who gets it in close, near post. A high shoulder save by Michael Fiod, and he'll hold on to it. 4:20 left to go in period number 1. The score 1-0, thanks to senior Stevie Rodriguez. First on the board here on senior night for Burrillville. Stick goes flying. That's belonging to Connor Hayes, but in the aftermath, a tying goal by Barrington. Hayes lost his stick, but it didn't matter for this Eagles offense as they are evening things up here, courtesy of Cameron Hayes. And we are back to an even game in the last 5 minutes of period number 1. After that face-off, Connor Hayes lost his stick, but Cameron Hayes, the one to score it and tie it for Barrington. Four minutes, 5 seconds, the time left between period or until period 2. If you are just joining us to watch Rhode Island hockey, only ice scrape for high school hockey takes place between periods 2 and 3, so it'll be a quick first intermission before we're back with action. Nearly a crucial mistake by Nathaniel Nares. Luckily for them, Simon couldn't get it cleanly on the stick, and the Eagles might have had another chance there. The Eagles with some good time in the attacking zone here. Now behind the cage, fighting against Nathaniel Nair are the Eagles. Trevor Snow and Adam Gorman in the mix. A good opportunity goes wide, a little too much on it as it connects with the netting, out of play. Stopping clock at 3:03. Face off in Barrington's attacking zone is won by Burrillville, who have room to move it up the ice quickly. Deflects off Fiod's stick to prevent an icing. And now a penalty, our first of the period, will come here. And it'll go against Angelo Fiod, who has some words to exchange with the Barrington player that the penalty wasn't delivered to. Fiod called for the trip. You saw the Barrington player crashing into the boards. It's going to be our first power play opportunity of the game on either side. Barrington looks to play spoiler on senior night, has 2 minutes of a man advantage to work with here. They win the face-off in the attacking zone as the penalty kill unit of Burrillville has been solid in recent games against Moses Brown and EGTG. That's East Greenwich Tollgate. We'll see what the high-powered Barrington team can do, as another couple opportunities there going back and forth. Loaded up shot try, just barely misses the mark. Cody Wood put plenty on it, and another centering pass attempt goes wide, but now maybe a breakaway. 2-on-1 up the ice. Stevie Rodriguez misses it. A minute and 15 seconds to go on the power play as trading breakaway opportunities. Here comes the Eagles, and Michael Fiad covers it up. Those were a couple of great looks back and forth there between the Eagles and the Broncos. Nothing comes of it. Still a minute and 7 seconds remaining on power play number 1 of this game between Barrington and Burrillville. Our first look at what the Burrillville penalty kill has to offer as they clear it down the rink once again, burning valuable time recovered by Joe Carmone in Barrington territory. And now quick passing is intercepted and cleared back out. Fournette makes a move. Now he only has the goalie to beat, and Cam Seawick came way out of the crease to dive and poke it away. Seawick made a great effort, but he's going to have to do it again. Here comes Fournette. Second time's the charm. He can't. Third time, doesn't get it. A hand is up. We're going to have a penalty going against Barrington. I know that much. We'll see what happens after that hit to Ryan Fournette. But we have our penalty going against Burrillville or Barrington. We know that much. It's Joe Carmone headed to the penalty box. It's 2 minutes for him. We're going to have 4-on-4 action for the next 16 seconds. Ryan Fournette delivered a big hit, and a big reaction resulted all around the rink. Now it's Cam Force who passes to Rodriguez. Force gets it back from the wing. Shot knocked off of the shoulder into the corner. 2 seconds before Burrillville has their first power play opportunity. And the Broncos back on defense as Adam Gorman tried to weave through, couldn't beat Fiat. Power play chance for Burrillville, their first of the game, as Stevie Rodriguez moves it. Shot taken by Murphy, knocked away off the blocker by Cam Seawick. Down the ice, the puck will go with 1 minute and 20 seconds on Burrillville's first man advantage of the game. Back-to-back penalties, one aside here after what was a clean first period prior. Our final 10 seconds here, ticking down as Burrillville moves it up to the wing with Fournette. Fournette makes a move. There's 2 seconds. Looks like nothing will come of it in our final moments of period number 1. 52 seconds remains on the penalty against Barrington's Joe Carmone when we return for second period action. 1-1 is your score between the Eagles and the Broncos. You're watching Rhode Island Boys Ice Hockey on the Fans Only Sports Network, presented by Tovey Hockey. Welcome back to the Fans Only Sports Network for second period action here from Levy Rink. Senior night for Burrillville, the home team here, looking to advance in the Division I standings to fourth place, taking on current fourth place Barrington. Your score 1-1. Charlie Adams here on the call. After first period, Stevie Rodriguez started things off for Burrillville for Cameron Hayes to answer back in our final 5 minutes of period number 1. There is 45 seconds left on a Burrillville power play. We had some 4-on-4 action, some Barrington power play in period number 1. No goals coming on a man advantage, but a good look there from Rodriguez. Now Cameron Potter pushed down to the ice right in front of Cam Seawick by Barrington. It's been a pretty chippy start here between these teams. In the first period, right off the bat, there was a little pushing and shoving, and there's been a little more escalation, a little more pushing, a little more shoving, a little more talking between these teams. They have history in this season alone, a 2-1 defeat handed out to Burrillville when Barrington defeated them on December 13th earlier in the year. Passed up for Cameron Potter to take away as Burrillville's final chance on the man advantage nearly had a look as Cam Seawick was looking every which way trying to find the puck. Fiad tapping his stick, and we're back to 5-on-5 action. Successful penalty kill for Barrington as Frenette catches the puck out of midair and sprints up the rink. Can't beat Cody Wood to the puck, who defends and clears to the neutral zone. Brock Carroll moves it back to Wood, and Wood sends it to the attacking zone for just a second before Evan Pulesic brings Burrillville back down the left side of the rink near the fan section, as you can see on the far side of your screen. Plenty of student support here for the Broncos on senior night, who have had a great season and have 4 great seniors. Down the rink, leading the pack and getting it to go, Connor Hayes takes the lead for Barrington. It is 2-1 in favor of the Eagles. And the Eagles are in front for the first time here tonight. Connor Hayes gets goal number 2 after Cameron Hayes got goal 1. Both junior forwards for this Eagles team playing on the same line, a productive one at that. Ben Laberche tried to go high, and now we'll get another neutral zone face-off here for the offsides call. With 12:46 to go in period number 2. A lead change. Barrington gets their first lead. Frenette flicks it backhanded into the attacking zone. Now delivers a hit behind the goal crease. Cameron Potter keeps it in the attacking zone. Puck bounds into the neutral zone. Barrington takes over. Jacob Simon wraps around. Fiad comes out of net to stop it. And the Broncos lose possession there. Get it to the neutral zone for Frenette. Back down the ice. Nathaniel Nair's chasing after it. First to it, Cameron Potter. Potter off the skate of a Barrington defender. Moves it across over to Patrick Murphy, who dumps it in, has it taken away And a hard pass up the ice finds its way into Burrillville territory once again. Now a better look as Aiden Sheedy leads things in, goes high and wide on that shot attempt. Big hit delivered on the boards and back into the attacking zone as these teams back and forth. Just like our first period. Sent up through the neutral zone. Kick stopped by Fiad. Fiad tries to wrap it around to Fournette. That's Rodney Fournette. Puck all the way down. Stopped on that side by Cam Seawick's paddle. And bounded up into the bench area off the back of Patrick Murphy, out of play. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in, watching the Fans Only Sports Network. Division I boys ice hockey here with the Eagles taking on the Broncos. Barrington leads 2-1. Trying to upset Burrillville, their senior night dreams. There, Cameron Force loses the puck. Force is, well, a force in this Burrillville offense as he catches the puck off sides. And we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Definitely a step off sides. Tried to catch it and bring it over the blue line. Step too far away. Icing called. Face-off there as Evan Pulesic faced off. And puck was sent into the attacking zone. Now down the ice, chased by Cameron Potter. But Fiat elects to come out of the crease and cover. Face-off to the left of Michael Fiat. He catches with his left. Shot attempt knocked down as Cameron Hayes looked for his second. John O'Connell along with Cameron Hayes, as well as Connor Hayes. Three forwards you got, or excuse me, O'Connell on defense. Now shot by Frankie Staples, didn't have the angle. Another attempt, that one just sneaks wide. Barrington recovers, sends to the neutral zone. There it's with Hayes. Hayes moves it over, back to Hayes. As taken away in center ice by Cameron Potter. Burrillville now looking to answer their first time in weeks that they've trailed. Passed across the ice, looked for Fiat. Couldn't pick it up, couldn't connect. Takeaway for Barrington as Lebraccia tried it, and we get a whistle and a face-off with 9:17 to go in period number 2. Charlie Adams here for the Fans Only Sports Network. Face-off, skirts out into the neutral zone, through into Burrillville territory. Patrick Poisson can't clear. And Barrington has a chance to center here. Fiat gets a paddle and pokes it away, disrupting things. Now a whistle as the puck was up in the corner. A helmet off of assistant captain for Barrington, Adam Gorman. Can't play without one of those. It'll keep things in Burrillville territory. Actually, now referees discuss and will move it to the neutral zone, so they lose that time in the attacking zone possession, and now will have to face off in the neutral zone. Better look for Burrillville here as it skirts into the Broncos territory. Nair moves it up to Potter. Now Fournette skates across and finds his target, who shovels it along into the attacking zone. Stuck at the blue line, Cameron Potter pushes the action, takes a shot. Puck still loose out in front. Poked around, with plenty of action, and the puck goes all the way down the ice for Fiad to stop. Shooting out from that pile up like a rocket, and some frustration building with the Broncos. Up the ice, poked off by Fournette into the attacking zone. Looked like they had a good chance to tie. Now Rodriguez looks to tie it. He misses just to the left. Good shot of the student section along with the action on the ice as that one just missed the mark. Again coming from Rodriguez. Puck fluttered to the neutral zone where Poisson catches and places it down. Now here at the blue line, moved along over to Stevie Rodriguez, leading the team back into the attacking zone. Centered up pass to Fournette. Couldn't find the equalizer. Cam Force moved it to Rodriguez. Shot from the point by Fournette. Knocked away. This one goes wide. Goalie pulled for the Broncos. And now we get a whistle as Fiat had a couple of seconds to gather himself in the bench area before we can finally find the victim of the delayed penalty. It's going to be Joe Carmone again. It's his second time of the game. The only man for Barrington who's been in the penalty box. Their second penalty of the game. As he still hovers outside of the penalty box. Now we get the call, a cross check. And Fournette, 2 minutes for him once, or Carbone, 2 minutes for him once again. Penalty kill unit back on for Barrington, successful in their first penalty kill. Looking to dial it up once again in the second half of this one. We're officially over halfway through this matchup between Barrington and Burrillville. As Rodriguez centers up, slowed down for a second, but makes the connection. And now a body in the way by Trevor Snow leads Cam Force back to defend, and Snow's shot goes just wide. Just up and over past Fiad. Broncos recovered a missed shot attempt, and now Patrick Murphy gets it to Cam Potter. Good opportunity for Fournette. Missed, and now a diving Rodriguez can't keep it on sides. He recovers in his own end, but is double teamed by Barrington. Maybe a chance up the ice for a breakaway. Looks like it'll be 2-on-2 as they enter. And Potter contested by fellow number 3, Aiden Sheedy. Now passed along, moved over to Patrick Poisson. Dumped down the ice. Fiad stops it. Less than 30 seconds to go on power play chance number 2 for Burrillville. They need to tie it up here with this man advantage as Fiad, Angelo Fiad, skates it in, leaves his feet, loses the puck into the corner. Now a cover made by Cam Seawick. All hockey action on the Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Tovey Hockey. Tovey Hockey Sticks with their patented Diamond Air blade deliver superior puck feel, strength, and aerodynamics. No more sacrificing stick strength for speed or feel. You can have it all with a Tovey Hockey Stick. Visit toveyhockey.com for details. Just 7 seconds remains on the penalty kill for Barrington. One offensive zone face-off win is all it will take for their second successful penalty kill, and that's exactly what they do. Nathaniel Nair recovers it off of Fiod's stick, but Barrington quickly takes it back and rips a shot. High glove save by Fiod as John O'Connell took the shot from the wing. We'll have a face-off coming up here. Just under 5 minutes to go in our second period of action. A longer second intermission will follow before we return for our third and final period between these two teams, fighting for a very, very important spot in Division I's playoff picture. The number 4 spot that's currently occupied by Barrington. But Burrillville's been on their heels all season and might have a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Shot taken, goes wide off the stick of Pulesic. Now kicking it around, Ethan Murphy turns on the Jets to get to it in the corner. Barrington can't get a good clear on it, and Murphy now getting close to Seawick. Makes the cover, and now we got pushing and shoving once again after the play. As referees coming in now. We saw a Burrillville player using his stick to sweep the stick of a Barrington player. And it looks like we're getting 2 penalties, one aside here between Stevie Rodriguez and Ben Lebrochet. And it's going to keep it a 5-on-5. But it will take the lone goal scorer of the game for Burrillville off the ice for 2 minutes in Stevie Rodriguez, and Ben Lebrochet also off the ice for the same amount of time. Offsetting penalties here as a great pass up the ice connects with Patrick Murphy. Murphy gets it to Fiod, who can't get it on the backhand. Save made by Cam Seawick. That looked like a great chance. If that pass might have caught Fiod, not on a backhand, but just a normal shot try, we could have seen a tied game. Score remains 2-1. And as Joe Carmone for Barrington, the man who's been to the penalty box twice now, holds the puck and delivers a hit that jars Ryan Fournette to the ice for a second, and it'll be icing. The call with 3:11 to go in period number 2. 2-1 is your score. The Eagles still leading it. They have the only goal of our second period, courtesy of Connor Hayes, supporting Cameron Hayes, who had goal number 1. Chased after by Evan Pulesic, and now centered up for Potter. Shot knocked down quickly. Now Nathaniel Nair sends it in, hands up, delayed offsides. Now good for Burrillville to continue their attack. Barrington wants a penalty after Cody Wood was knocked down. Wood most of all wanted it, as that just barely misses the Barrington bench and stays in play. In the neutral zone, Nathaniel Nair brings it across. Cross into the corner where Cam Potter gets it. Now Barrington with an opportunity, they'll dump it in. Fiad pushes to the corner and Burrillville recovers. Trying to move it up the ice quickly is Patrick Murphy. Goes too far and Joe Carmone is there to dump it back down the ice. It'll go for an icing call here. .153 left to go. No penalties still shown on the scoreboard as Stevie Rodriguez talking with the scoreboard operators, trying to talk things over here. And now Stevie Rodriguez and Ben Lebrachet will both exit and return to their bench areas. Those offsetting penalties are over, and we resume action. Still 5-on-5, has been the whole time they were serving those penalties. As Poisson's shot deflected off the stick of his own player and Angelo Fiat. Now to the blue line, Cam Force rips one across, it stays close. Murphy recovers it, gets it to Frenette. Now Fiat rotates around, gets it to the wing. Shot sent in, deflected off Brody Carroll's stick. Or excuse me, that was Trevor Snow. Barrington with some tough defending here as the puck goes out of play. Just over a minute to go in second period action. You're watching the Fans Only Sports Network. RI Boys Ice Hockey, Eagles, Broncos. Eagles lead it 2-1. Ready to resume action with a face-off here in Burrillville's attacking zone. Goalie doesn't have a stick. Puck goes to the neutral zone and lets Cam Seawick retrieve his paddle. Now Nares moves it along. Shot goes wide. We're under a minute to play in our second period. Sent up the ice by Rodriguez. No icing as it crosses over. And recovered again by Potter. Potter's been getting plenty of time with the puck here in this first two periods as we wind down to our final 15 seconds. Big hit has got the Barrington coaches very vocal, calling it for a cross check on that last hit into the boards. 1 second to none. Double zeros as our second period wraps up. Score 2-1 in favor of Barrington, courtesy of Connor Hayes. Gets this game to a 2-1 lead in favor of Barrington as we enter second intermission. We'll be back for third period action. Don't go anywhere. This game has plenty left to go. Final 15 when we return. Welcome back for our third and final period here live on the Fans Only Sports Network. Barrington looking to ruin Burrillville's revenge wishes and senior night dreams here at Levy Rink. Charlie Adams on the call. Matt Vucinos on the camera as we resume action for the third period. Our final 15, as always, presented by Tovey Hockey. Quickly getting going with Fournette taking a shot. Still loose out in front. Luckily for Cam Seawick, John O'Connell was there to clear it. Angelo Fiad can't make the pass and now loses possession of the puck. A good stick lift stops Barrington's attack as they dump it in. An icing in our first 30 seconds here. Our final period, 2-1. Your score, Barrington took the lead in the second period and hasn't looked back. Connor Hayes getting goal number 2. No answer from Burrillville in the second period. A scoreless second for them. They went 0 for 2 on their power play chances in that period. And Fiad nearly let up a goal there, but recovered to cover it up. Had him reaching. And now the Broncos goaltender ready to resume action, and we will, with another face-off win for Barrington as Cody Wood gets it to the point and in close. Knocked away by Burrillville's defending unit as Stevie Rodriguez whips it around into the attacking zone. Hand up, and we're going to see a penalty here. Once again, this one's going against Burrillville, and it's our first of the third period. And the large amount of Burrillville fans not appreciative of it, as Ethan Murphy is off to the penalty box here. An elbow called as with 13:47 to go, the second power play opportunity of the game for Barrington. They had one chance in the first period, couldn't capitalize, and they cut their efforts short with their first penalty of the game. That spilled over to the second period as Burrillville's penalty kill unit, consisting of Ryan Fournette, Patrick Murphy, Cameron Potter, and Nathaniel Nares currently. Barrington through the neutral zone, sending it along over to Henry Kelsey, who had a hat trick in the first period versus East Greenwich Tollgate, all the way back January 4th. You can watch that game on demand on the Fans Only Sports Network. Barrington moving the puck around, had an opportunity to try to connect with Brock Carroll. 1 minute remains on power play number 2 of the night for Barrington. It goes all the way down for an icing. That's the last thing you're going to want to do on this power play for Barrington. And we'll have a face-off now in Barrington territory as we flip sides. 4 men on, a penalty kill, new unit on, joined by Steve Rodriguez, Evan Pulesic, Cam Force, and that final member being Patrick Poisson, who rips it down the ice now. 45 seconds to go on the penalty kill. The power play unit of Barrington recovers with Joe Carmone, and now it's sent back down the ice. 30 seconds to go as Barrington now increases their pace up the rink. Connor Hayes leads them in, loses the puck. Barrington loses it high off the glass, and Burrillville up the ice. Cutting back is Pulisic, knocked off his feet by Carmone. Less than 5 seconds to go before we're back to 5-on-5 action as it's dumped off. One more time, we're back even 5-on-5. As at center ice, Patrick Murphy picks up the puck. Loses it to Barrington now. Murphy again, shot attempt. Saved and held on to by Cam Seawick. Time is ticking for the Broncos to find goal number 2 and tie things up. Face off between Frenette and Henry Kelsey. Frenette now with the puck, brings Burrillville back on the attack. The puck stays in play, according to the referees. Burrillville calling out the roof, which sounded like it hit off, and the players reacted like it hit off. The referees never made the call. Puck recovered by Kelsey, who hits off the boards and sends it down the ice. It finds Fiod's paddle, who will leave it for Nathaniel Nares to chase. Now taken away. Good opportunity for Kelsey. Can't get it to go. Cameron Hayes recovers, tried to find a tied up Ben LeBreche. Passed up off the kick plate, connects with Rodriguez. Rodriguez moves it along, finds Frenette, and now a takeaway as Barrington brings it back through the neutral zone. Adam Gorman leads the team on the attack. Barrington wants a trip. They won't get one as play continues. Down the other end, Ethan Murphy rubbed off the puck, and Barrington recovers with Jacob Simon now taking it away, leading it up. He's offsides. And we're going to go back to the neutral zone. Adam Gorman can't believe the call. Face-off going to take place on the far circle across from Burrillville's bench. Won by Barrington, dumped in by Cody Wood, recovered by Cam Force. Now a long way up the ice, it goes past everyone, including Seawick with his hand up for an icing, and that'll be the call. 9:41 to go in period number 3. Your score 2-1. Broncos running out of time to capitalize on senior night and capitalize on a chance to move up in the Division I standings. It's a very similar spot to where they were when they fell their last meeting December 13th to this Barrington team. It was a 2-1 final. That's where we stand now, and Barrington is holding on to their lead and looking to add on. Burrillville is losing time to change any deja vu they're getting, as we still have pushing and shoving behind the play. And now we get a hand up. We're going to have a delayed penalty coming up on Barrington. And now a lot more pushing and shoving. We've seen some aggression between these teams all game long. And now Patrick Poisson to the penalty box for cross-checking. And there will be a penalty also to Barrington against Brody Carroll, the senior defenseman. Keeping it a 5-on-5 once again These penalties are going to offset. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off right near where play stopped. Second set of offsetting penalties in what has been a chippy one here on senior night. Less than 9 minutes to go. And Burrillville leads it up the ice with Patrick Murphy. Crosses over to the wing, now tries to pass it along. Nathaniel Nares saves it at the blue line. Frenette chases after, delivers a hit to Joe Carmone. Frenette again recovers for Burrillville, and Murphy slinging the Barrington defender into the boards on the other end. Cover made by Michael Fiod. One goal is all it will take for Burrillville to be right back in this one. They've been fighting hard for it, looking to not repeat their last performance against this team in Barrington. And Stevie Rodriguez down on the ice. He collided with his own player and now is feeling the effects. Might have caught a stick. He'll remain down. We're going to take a break here from the Fans Only Sports Network. 2-1 your score between Barrington and Burrillville. Welcome back as Stevie Rodriguez made his way now to the locker room after going down. Able to skate off on his own power. Looks like some sort of face injury there. And a little friendly fire. We'll see if he can make a return to this one. Our final 8 minutes to go from Levy Rink here on Burrillville's senior night. As Nathaniel Nares clears it, gets the Burrillville fan section off their feet for a second. And now another big hit. Gets them excited once again as Patrick Murphy picks up the puck for the Broncos. Weaving through and dumping off before Barrington recovers. Now a takeaway clean for Staples. Got a little too much on it. And now Nathaniel Nares moves it, connects with the pass. 7 minutes to go. The offsetting penalties are over. So next stoppage in play, they'll be able to return to their respective benches, but now a scoring opportunity for Burrillville goes way too high. Cam Force left looking at his stick after that one goes straight into the netting. All hockey action on the Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Tovey Hockey. Tovey Hockey sticks with their patented Diamond Air blade deliver superior puck feel, strength, and aerodynamics. No more sacrificing stick strength for speed or feel. You can have it all with a Tovey Hockey stick. Visit toveyhockey.com for details. Swept around by Cam Force. Off the face-off win for Burrillville. Our hand is up once again in a similar spot as we've seen before. It's delayed against Burrillville. And this might be a killer for Burrillville, who's looking to make a comeback. As Frankie Staples gets called for a cross check here. Another penalty. We still are yet to see a power play goal, but there's been plenty of opportunities for both sides. Ethan Murphy had a penalty in this period, and now Frankie Staples, the next penalty kill unit, back on for Burrillville. Trying to clear it up to Fournette, who gets it to the neutral zone. Can't make it all the way up to Murphy. Now maybe a better opportunity as Potter leads the team in, sends a shot in off a ricocheted stick to the netting. 6 minutes to go in this one. 2-1 the score. Barrington leading the Broncos. Trying to spoil some senior night moments in a game where the Broncos' only goal has come from Stevie Rodriguez, who was sent off the ice with an injury and now being helped out by the medical staff here for Burrillville outside of the bench. Looks like something maybe eye related based on cloth placement here from what we can see. Shot attempt on the power play by Burrillville, or Barrington, goes off a skate and into the corner. Less than a minute to go on the Barrington power play as Burrillville dumps off once again, able to get some new legs on for the final half of this penalty kill. Offsides is the call, and that's not the mistakes you want to be making down the stretch if you're looking to close out a hotly contested game. Some tired Barrington skaters will head to the bench area though. Got some fresh legs on. 43 seconds to go on their power play attempt as the faceoff finds its way to Joe Carmone, who gets it back now. Carmone pushes it up, finds Hayes. Recovered by Cam Force for Burrillville, and now up the ice, Ethan Murphy leads it. Time ticking away from this power play as another good move with the stick by Rodney Fournette delays things once again. Now Cam Force for Barrington. Moved along, cleared out once again. Burrillville sends it to the neutral zone. Hurrying down the ice is Ethan Murphy. Shot taken, deflected, kept close. And Joe Carmone moves it along. Murphy lost his stick and heads to the bench. 5-on-5 action. Just over 4 minutes to go. We'll see when Burrillville elects to pull their goalie. Getting on that time. They're going to need one. They're in decent position once they pull their goaltender. 6-on-5, anything could happen. That's a broken stick for Murphy. New twig for him. Not just a lost stick on the ice. Down the ice, Nathaniel Nair's first to it for Burrillville. Chased after heavily by Barrington. Now passed along. There's some tension here in Levy Rink. Looking for the equalizer as there's plenty of Burrillville fans in attendance just waiting for something to cheer about. 3.5 minutes to make a senior night moment as Patrick Murphy dumps it into the attacking zone and Burrillville won't chase after it. Back on the ice is Stevie Rodriguez after getting injured and showing some frustration after a chance for Murphy, who gets it to Rodriguez, a second chance, and it goes in! Levy Rink has come unglued thanks to Cam Force getting the equalizing goal down the stretch. 3 minutes to go. Tie game once again. Business has picked up exponentially here for our final 3 minutes. The Burrillville student section coming alive as they have something to cheer about. A equalizing goal with 3 minutes to go here on senior night. Cameron Force delivers it. Hit delivered there, as now the Burrillville crowd is well into this game and very excited for Fournette to bring it into the attacking zone. Move it along, a shot by Murphy sent to the corner. Murphy able to jar the puck loose, now get it in the slide and score it! Patrick Murphy has just given Burrillville their first lead since the first period. The mood in Levy Rink has shifted tremendously across this last minute of play. Timeout taken by Barrington. And that has been an exciting couple of minutes. If you're a Burrillville fan watching live or on demand, you got plenty to cheer about here on senior night. Cam Force gets the equalizer and Patrick Murphy comes down and scores the go-ahead. Murphy had 2 goals, the opening score and a power play goal on the 2nd of on the 3rd of February, and has one today. Force's goal announced to the crowd.
Assisted by number 4, senior captain Ethan Murphy.
As during this timeout, a chance for the student section to get hyped up.
Next goal scored by number 6, Patrick Murphy.
Patrick Murphy's goal now announced, and your assists for goal number 2 by Cam Force, Ethan Murphy, and Rodney Fournette. Play back underway from Levy Rink, our final 2.5 minutes, as this game's been turned on its head by Burrillville, and they look to make this place going crazy again as Mason Moore hits it off of the back of the goal. Back of the boards behind the goal. Oh, what a move, what a save. Levy is rocking and Michael Fiat is rocking right along with them. That was a great glove save as he skated to his left to stop it. Now you really get to see the student section of Burrillville go to work here. Barrington is scrambling for a equalizer now. They're on the back foot for the first time since period number 1. Goalie pulled for Barrington. It is dire times for the Eagles. Kicking it along is Murphy. He's trying anything to get it towards that empty net. Lost his stick and will have to take a seat. But now a takeaway in the attacking zone. As Mason Moore didn't have the chance to get it on goal. It's 6-on-5, empty net for Barrington. Passed along, shot goes wide. Trevor Snow just missed the mark. And minute and 3 seconds as the puck goes out of play. It is senior night. It is the chance to become the 4th place team in Division I. As this season's winding down, every game matters so much more, so many more incentives. And there was a tension in this building prior to the equalizer by Cam Force. That tension is still there as they look to hold on to a 1-goal lead. But it's slightly alleviated by the amount of excitement that goals 2 and 3 have produced. It's another timeout taken here. 2 in the past couple of minutes. As both teams talking it over, the coaching staffs of Barrington, Jacob Capstein, Zach Capstein, and Craig Massey. Burrillville has David Farrell, Brian Potter, and Shane Durand. Both teams, coaching staffs leading a great program that have had success. The Eagles back-to-back D2 champions in 2017 and 2018 prior to being raised to Division I, where they're getting their footing this season and have done great. Again, they're 4th in the league. They're holding on to that by a slim margin and will fall to 5th if the score remains where it is currently. In favor of Burrillville, your current 5th place team at 9-4. They went 9-7 last year and were eliminated in the playoffs by the Pilgrim Tollgate team. That was a co-op last year, now replaced by East Greenwich Tollgate, and Pilgrim going solo dolo for this season. But they also, 2013 to 2017, they were top of Division I non-league title picture. They won it twice, runners-up 3 times. Let's resume action now. Our final minute of hockey action from the biggest matchup that you can offer here tonight in Division I boys ice hockey, as it's iced down the other end. Still an empty net for Barrington as they had that offensive zone face-off after the timeout. So they'll keep it a 6-on-5. We are officially under a minute to play. 56 seconds to go. This is one of the most exciting games I've been to. Gotta love it when the crowd's into it, when everyone's into it, when there's stakes. It's senior night and there's a big standings implication as well. And Barrington is throwing everything at the wall here. They're trying to see what sticks. And now down the ice, taken away. Murphy, wide open net, and he gets it to go. Patrick Murphy, his 2nd goal of the game, a empty netter to put the exclamation point on their senior night victory. And frustration from Burrillville has shifted into smiles and a lot of ecstatic people in this rink for our final 30 seconds.
Empty net goal scored by number 6, Patrick Murphy.
Murphy, goal number 2. As Barrington still trying to push it up the ice. Cameron Potter recovers and pushes it into the neutral zone. Ethan Murphy keeps it in the attacking zone, now chases after it as our final buzzer sounds. Burrillville winning on senior night and celebrating with their boisterous crowd here at Levy Rink. 4-2 is your final. the Broncos get it done. These teams still don't like each other very much as the final buzzer sounds. The Broncos improve to 10-4 in Division I. Barrington falls to 7-4. Burrillville takes that 4th place spot in Division I, right behind Hendricken, LaSalle, and Prout, your top 3. As the season's winding down, Burrillville with a huge senior night victory. Patrick Murphy scores twice. Cameron Force gets the equalizer in the 3rd period. And our final goal by Steve Rodriguez. There is a little hostility in this handshake line as we are signing off on the Fans Only Sports Network. Eagles Broncos 4-2 is your final in favor of Burrillville. All Rhode Island hockey action presented by Tovey Hockey. On behalf of myself, Charlie Adams, and my cameraman, Matt Vutsinos, have a great rest of your night. We hope to see you on the Fans Only Sports Network sometime soon.